The resistance strengthened you. Okay? All that resistance you were facing, it was difficult, arduous, made everything so difficult, but it strengthened you. And now, release it. You're unstoppable, babe. Hi. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Sheba, and welcome to my channel. This is See Like Sheba. First of all, okay, this is a kind of a side note. I'm always like telling myself recently, I'm so good at receiving. I'm so good at receiving. And the other day I forgot about it. I'd ordered a dress because I'm going to be meeting my Palestinian family soon. And I wanted something for Eid or something. Just, you know, all my dresses are very boobalicious, got my ass out, all this stuff, you know, trying to show off the beautiful artwork of my vessel. But I wanted something a little bit more modest because it's also very beautiful. I love a caftan. Look at this. Look at how cute this is. I feel like such a, you know, mystic, whatever. Anyway, this came today. It was delivered today, and I forgot I had even ordered it. And I was just like, oh, yes, I'm so good at receiving. So perfect. And then later, I got a knock on my door, and look what I saw. Look what my beloved husband got me. It says Queen Sheba, and then it says whoop, I love you, Sheebs. What does it say? I love you, Sheebs. I'm a very lucky man for the privilege to be loved by you. Look at me receiving my flowers. On my vision board, which is right here, it has a section on receiving my flowers. And here's a beautiful little portion of it. So sweet. I love that. I appreciate that man so much. So beautiful. Okay. Anywho, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Okay, so I was thinking about it like, you know, we're taught to think of resistance like an external force that is holding you back as a negative thing. But why don't we think about it like Usain Bolt or an Olympic athlete, an Olympic runner? You know, when they are training, they'll do resistance training. So rather than just running, they'll run with weights attached to their legs, or they'll have a parachute behind them, or someone will be holding a stretchy band around their waist as they run forward. So it's like hard for them to run. But they're doing that because once you remove the resistance, you shoot forward. You're catapulted forward. So I think Usain Bolt, he practices running in sand. So he like runs in this substance that gives him a lot of resistance, and it's really hard. And it probably reminds you of running while you're in a dream. You know, it's hard to get any traction. It's hard to start to pick up speed. But he does that. He trains with the resistance so that when it's game time, it's easy. He releases the resistance. When his feet touch normal track circumstances, it's like he's flying because he's used to doing it with the resistance. See what I'm saying? Okay. So resistance that I'm thinking about is other people doubting you. It's other people, you know, counting you out, opposing you, weighing you down mentally or emotionally. And, you know, a lot of us, we kind of, when we feel that resistance, we just like go with it. And we let it maybe overcome us. We're like, oh God, this is so hard. This thing is weighing me down. Let me just lie down. Or everyone's doubting me. They're probably right. You know, everyone's counting me out. Yeah, that's right. The odds are against me. I better not try. I'll never make it. Babe, no. That resistance is there for your benefit. That resistance is making you stronger. Because everyone doubted you, you had to build up your determination. When they doubted you, when you face that resistance where you just like, okay, oh, I got resistance. Let me go, let me stop. Oh, no one believes in me. Let me shut up. Or were you like, oh, you don't believe in me? Well, I guess I'm going to prove you wrong. Oh, no one's going to support? Okay, I guess I got to do it myself. So you, from this resistance, you were strengthened, and now you have the powers of relentlessness, determination, resourcefulness, because you, oh my gosh, all the kids are here. Hi, everyone. Hello, how was school? Glad to see you're back in school, but nah, whatever. Okay. Yeah. Anywho, hi. Okay, so that resistance, like resistance training, has strengthened you. And so now what you're not supposed to do is go through life, though, with this resistance. If you are around people who are always doubting you, who are always counting you out, who don't believe in you, that resistance can work for a time, but then you got to release it. If you want to propel forward, you're going to have to release it. If Usain Bolt trained in sand, or if he trained with weights on his legs and then he went to the Olympics with weights still on his legs, it would defeat the purpose. The point of resistance training is that eventually you got to release the resistance so that you can catapult forward. Yeah. So I've talked about this with the rocket ship analogy, but when a rocket, it first takes off, it thrusts itself forward, all the boosters and whatever, like thrust it into the stratosphere, and then it has to start releasing the things that are weighing it down. Because if it doesn't, I assume it will come crashing back down to earth. And so, yeah, they release all the thrusters and boosters and sciencey stuff. And when they release that resistance, they ascend. And that's what it's going to be like for you, babe. So sometimes when you feel like you're moving backwards, like you took 2 steps forward and now you're 10 steps back, think of it like a slingshot, okay? You're being pulled back, you're going backwards, but you're only going backwards so you can be re-aimed and then catapulted forward. Isn't that brilliant? Oh my gosh. So yeah, the resistance is for you. The doubt, the, okay, you're never going to be able to do it. The like, you should be doing something else. That is for you. That strengthens you. I was thinking about with like Palestine and stuff, like if when October 7th first happened and I was like telling everyone, you got to do something, we got to do something, we got to like, look at what's going on, let's do something. And everyone was like, you're right. We do have to do something. And they just went along with me. I might not be here today, not physically on this plane, I would be alive, but like, I might not be getting on YouTube posting every day. I might not have met my Palestinian family. I might not have met my Palestinian family and then realized like, oh my gosh, I have to develop my powers and skills and become famous so that I can help my family and more people. If I had not met with resistance when I first was getting started, maybe I wouldn't built up the determination. I might not have built up the resourcefulness because I wouldn't have needed to. I didn't have any resistance. Everyone was just like, yep, you're right. Great job. Like, that's also one of the reasons that the Israelis in the West are going to lose epically, humiliatingly, legendarily. It's because they're used to not facing enough resistance. They're used to, they run a race and, we take out we kneecap all the other competitors and, grease the track so like they can go really fast, and then the Israelis finish and like their parents are like, great job. Oh, you're the best. Oh my gosh, you're daddy's little boy. You're just so good. And Great. They like never face any resistance. So then when the Israelis actually faced the Palestinian resistance, what happened? They've been crying about it ever since. Oh my God. Really forced them to reveal their true colors, reveal who they really are, which is a bunch of weak babies. IDF, the Israeli diaper forces, yeah, they poop their pants when they encounter real resistance. It's terrifying to them. So, because they have lived a life without resistance, they're weak. But not you, babe. I bet all your life people have been counting you out. I bet all your life people have been doubting whether you could do it. But all that resistance has made you strong now, babe. It's built up determination. Now you're unstoppable. Who can stop you? Who dare be against you? Like, who's trying to go against Usain Bolt, right? He'd been training in sand. He's going to smoke you on a track. He's unstoppable because of that resistance and because he released the resistance. Okay? So, I just wanted to get on real quick. Did I finish what I was going to say? Where'd Billy's phone go? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay, last example. So outside, I have this beautiful magnolia tree. It's still blooming. It's been blooming since May. And so we also have in our garden a lot of wisteria. And if you know wisteria, it's like a Japanese plant that's invasive here in the US. And it's really beautiful. You might have seen it. It's a vine. And when the flowers bloom, they're like those purple kind of hanging flowers. It's very pretty, but they're very invasive. And so they grow super quickly and thickly. They'll latch on to the tree, the magnolia, and it will start to like wrap around the branches and like bring the branches down to the ground. And so like after October 7th, I was trying to figure out what to do about all the horrific violence I was seeing and apathy. And I started to think about like how everything starts with me and like on a small scale in my little world. And so I was like, what if the tree, the native tree, the magnolia, is being strangled by this beautiful wisteria. This wisteria is holding it back. It's blocking the sunlight. It's preventing the magnolia tree from growing. So what if all I have to do to free the Palestinians, who are similarly being suppressed unnaturally, who are similarly being held back by an invasive species, if you will, what if all I have to do to help them, to help free the Palestinians, is to start within my own backyard, literally free the tree. 13:33 on my timer as I just said that. So I had Billy, if I'm honest, I had Billy go and cut the wisteria that was choking, strangling, tethering the magnolia tree. And he said like on one of the branches, he cut like a really thick wisteria and like the tree, like it like breathed a sigh of relief. Oh, I said release. So it was a sigh of release. Literally, once the wisteria was cut and released the magnolia started to grow upwards more. It got taller. Once it no longer had this resistance on it, it was able to take in the sun better. It was able to grow as it's supposed to. So, if you made it this far, let me know what is holding you back. What resistance are you experiencing in your life or have you experienced? And consider whether or not you might be stronger, so strong that you're unstoppable, if you release that resistance. You're the unstoppable force, babe. And the immovable object. So, you can't lose. Yeah. Okay, what's going on in this chat? Oh, Batty, thank you. Hi. Oh, yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, give me a subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,111 by the end of 2025. Ooh, and I think I last checked and we were at 132. I appreciate each and every one of you. I just love you so freaking much. And yeah, I'm so proud of myself also for not, I could take the lack of like immediate virality, like going super viral, getting all of these subscribers, getting all these likes, getting all these views. Like I view that as like resistance to, the reality that I know that I'm, powerful and famous and influential. And like, because I didn't get I'm receiving this resistance to my success just flowing to me. It's making me stronger. It's making me continue to post. It's making me continue to share myself. Maybe if I hadn't met that resistance, if everyone had just been like, you're great, immediately, and I got all these followers, I might not have felt compelled to post more. I might not have been as determined. So anyway, love you guys. All right. Let me in the USA. No, it sucks here. You don't want to come here, truly. You don't. And I'm a citizen. No. Best bet is to make your countries habitable, because the US is not doing that. So yeah. Everything's gnarly. Mindset is everything. Absolutely. Yes. Crush's number today and texted him 7 hours ago and never got a response. Girl, his phone died. That's it. Don't worry about it. Is it a boy crush? Yes. Texted him. Yeah. Boyfriend asked you out yesterday after science. Oh my gosh. Okay. How old is everyone in here? This is, oh gosh. It's me watching Degrassi, which I know is like dating me also. So yeah, if you're in high school still, I have to tell you that like literally nothing you do in high school matters. Not your boyfriends, not your grades, not, your academic achievements, not your athletic achievements. Unfortunately, the adults don't really care past high school. So try not to get too caught up. Try not to, be like, what do I do? Like, girl, you never got a response from him after you texted him. Great. I mean, I would think like, his phone got taken away. His mom grounded him or something and took his phone away. Or he just didn't my phone is always about to die. Like I never charge it. So I always try to assume the most positive, innocent reason for, someone not responding to me, someone not, engaging with me how I want. And it's just easier. So anyway, you ask, what the fuck do you do? Girl, nothing. You get on here and you chat with Sheba. You write a poem about it. Interesting. Yeah. Like that's resistance to like rejection. It's resistance to like what you wanted. And so like that resistance is strengthening you. You now have, I don't know if you're a poet, songwriter, writer, just a girl with a journal, write it down, write about it. Tell me how it feels. It's very Taylor Swift, to create a great work of art, an entire album about some dude that didn't treat you right. So anyway, that is the end of my advice for children. But yeah, it applies to anyone, actually, everyone of any age. So, all right, I love you guys. Okay, bring your forehead up against the screen. I love you. And this is all made up. So, yeah. Make it up in a way that benefits you. That's the key. All right, I love you guys so much. Please give me a like, a comment, a subscribe. Appreciate all the new subscribers. And I doubly appreciate all the old subscribers. Oof. You guys, investing early in me is going to be such a huge payoff. That's how I live my life, actually. I pour into myself so much that I mean, it can't help. I'm like investing in myself. So it's going to pay off. I love it. I can't wait. All right. Salam, my darlings. And yalla, bye.